Hello, let's talk about determining the frequency of phonemes in typical English text. And we're going to look at the data from 10,281 words, totaling 16.4 instances by Collins-Colville. I believe they make up about 95% of all words on a page of text. So this is a heavy-duty database. And there were 62 million phoneme instances counted. For instance, the word the had 1 million instances. And so I'm Tom Zarinskas, and we're using the database at Truespel.com, and here is a site you could go to that talks about Truespel being a very scientific approach. And we're going to look into the phonetic, just starting off here, phonetic model, which is the spoken words of U.S. English as determined by the spoken words in American English dictionary. So I'm going only by the spoken words, not by any phonetic transcription. So for U.S. English, there are 40 phonemes, and they are listed here. Here's the way you spell them in Truespel. Truespel does not have a schwa and does not have special symbols. The schwas were all listened to by me and determined to be one phoneme or another, which in actuality they are. And so the number one phoneme is the N sound, as in nap. These are example words. And the frequency is 7.6% of the sample. Now, the frequency is accumulated on this side, so you see that actually the top 10 phonemes account for about 54% of all the phonemes. So the more popular phonemes are here, and the least popular, which is zh, as in vision, are down here, which is very rarely seen, but it is in a lot of words. Measure, beige. There are words with that phoneme in it, and it is spelled ZH. And the reason this is squared off is that ZH is a rare spelling of this phoneme. So I have a lot of squared off phonemes that should be discussed. The T sound, t, as in tag, often is at the end of the word turned into a glottal stop. For instance, what is it? Do you hear that? Do you hear the T or not? What is it, or what is it? So these are all formal presentations as given in the dictionary, so the T is fully realized. The I sound, as I squared that off, because the I vowel is often, the schwa is often represented by an I vowel, which is not fully realized in most dictionaries. Usually represented by the sound. And the sound is often a schwa sound in a lot of dictionaries. But the sound here is represented by the letter U alone, and that is not the oo sound, it is the sound. The R sound is over here marked because it also is referenced here, there, and there as influencing vowels, but these are counted over here as well. So that comes in as the number 5 sound. The A sound, spelled by the letter A, has a special notice that whenever you hear the A sound, that's what that sound represents. It's 95 or 94 or 5 times percent of the time is spelled by the letter A. So the letter A was needed to spell the A sound, not any other sound like or ah, and that's particular to English. I should mark the TH as the breathy TH, as in the, then. It comes in number 12. It's a fairly popular sound. The Z sound is more popular than you would think because it is a very low frequency letter in terms of letters on text. But the Z sound, it takes the place of the letter S many times in text. For instance, is and was, very popular words, and so the popularity goes way up for the Z sound. Let's go to ER. Okay, that was represented up here by R, but ER is the R's affect the pronunciation of the vowel, so they are written out like this. ER is a spelling of a vowel. The G is always hard. The G letter is always hard in Truespel. That represents a hard G. The ah sound is often spelled by the letter O and by the letter A. This is a tough one, but there is instances where it's double A spelling the ah sound for, and we went for that. The A sound, as in the word may, is a fairly unique spelling for this sound. What happens here is the silent E, as in the word steak, would be moved over from the end of the word to the long vowels, and the long vowels are all that way. Here's the long vowel here with the letter E at the end. If you see a vowel with the letter E at the end, that's a long vowel. Here's I, E, U, and so that's a spelling scheme that is worked out for Truespel. The sound, as in good and wool. The word wool is very interesting. The OOL ending is very interesting because there's a hard knock on the word full and pull. Wonderful and wonderful, they all have the sound in there. So that pops up more often. Actually, the short OO pops up more often, is counted more often in instances than the long OO, as in food or balloon. That's the long OO, and that actually is a long U, as in blue, so that is represented by UE. Or as an R vowel. Now here is a spelling that is unique to Truespel, and it represents the breathy or unvoiced TH, as in thin. So whenever you see a THH, that is the regular spelling, but in Truespel it would be THHIN, thin, and it represents the unvoiced TH, whereas the voiced TH is far more popular. You see it over here as in the then, this, that. All those are very popular words, and so they get more instances. Air represents an R sound over there. And here's the least popular sound, j, as in vision. You can see the frequency is very low here. And in this half is 20%. The top 20 words make up about 80%. And now let's shift. Okay, I want to shift. I can't see the shifter. Where's the shifter? Sheet 3. And when you use this data, you come up with a total for the consonants and vowels. Here is a listing of consonants and vowels. Here's the vertical listing. And here's the database analysis. We've had the 10,000 words, 16 million instances, 60 million phonemes, and that works out to 3.4 phonemes per word. That's your average phoneme per word in a general American text, and you'll have 36% of them being vowels, and you'll have 64% being consonants. So there's almost twice as many consonants as vowels. And here's how the database works. If you want to look up all the consonants, it works like that. So you have the subtotal function over here, and then you paste them over there. Okay, so what else do we have? Let's check out the, I think we'll save it. Yeah, I saved it. I changed something actually. Well, we have right here is the Truespel converter, and this is the preamble to the Constitution. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. So we have that there, and we're going to the analysis page. And I'll have to move this over for the analysis page. And the analysis page automatically analyzes the total words, the total phoneme letters. Oh, total phoneme letters only. Those are not the phonemes. And out of those letters comes 244 phonemes. And now, what is interesting, when you have consonants and vowels, here in this particular case, you have 38% vowels and 62% consonants. What happens in that case for the vowels is that there are one vowel per syllable. So this also counts, the vowels also counts the syllables in Truespel. That is designed to be like that. And here is an analysis, scrolling down, of the percentage of each. That's the database, and the percentage of each vowel and consonant. There's the vowels down here, and the consonants up above. So that is a new tool that I use to analyze Truespel phonetics. Truespel phonetics can show you the relationships of vowels and consonants, and the number of letters, and the number of syllables, because syllables equals vowels. So that's my story for today, and I'm glad to introduce you to the new syllable and vowel and consonants counter that I developed for Truespel.